Going on first lap. Okay, Alex, I'm gonna get at this party now and
Cool.
get
Good luck.
Okay, thanks.
We're going green. All right, be ready. Green, green. Car there, on the outside. Y'all clear up top. Car outside. Car outside. Hard on the outside. Outside. Car high. Careful now. Easy. Clear all around. Car outside. Car outside. Clear all around. That car there is on your inside. It's inside. Clear to your left. Clear all around. Got a car up top. It's up top. Got a car high now. Got a car up top. It's up top. Got a car high now. Bottom lane is clear. Bottom lane is clear. Outside, outside. Car outside. Car outside. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear all around.
Alex, did you get in?
I did. I had another league, and so I'm putting all your information in. I'm so sorry. I'm missing the first one. But I'm coming. So sorry. I just put it. I had to put in all the right information. Sorry. There we go. All right, that should be on.
Or we can slow down and do another lap.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to do that on my account. All right, I'm gonna start now. We're live.
Wow, that's fast.
Welcome, race fans, to the Middle on Metal Racing League. Joining us today is Kansas Motor Speedway, located in the center of the country, just outside of Kansas City, Missouri. Up front, the 42 car started on the pole. The 22 started on the pole. Has slipped back to the second position. The 42, Kyle Larson, in that machine, been able to wrangle the lead away from the 22, but now Adam looking underneath, trying to make something happen, and Dylan makes a move in that 78 car up top. Rest of the field single file right now. You see not much commotion on for the fourth position. Now Hamlin looking high. That's Jordan Hack in that 11 FedEx Toyota Camry. Takes the position away as a crossover move behind him. That's the 9 of Chase Elliott, looking for fifth. Liking the different lines, and look at the move that Dylan has made on the 42, a dial. He wants the lead heading into turn number 3. Big run of momentum there, sticking to the high side. These guys just running inches away from the wall. Coming out of turn 4, where a guy gives so much momentum, I don't think the 42 can block it. Look at the 78 car diving underneath. He's going to take the position heading into turn 1. 42 car just grazed the wall, side by side for the lead. Getting a great view from the 22 car, our pole setter. Trying to make something happen here, biding his time, but look behind him. We knew it wouldn't take very long for that 9 car, Kyle, to make his way to the front, looking for his 3rd win early in this season. The 8 car now looking once again underneath the 42. Coming to the stripe, we'll have 11 laps remaining and a pit stop just might have to take place. I'm not quite sure of the fuel on this, and I'll try to get an answer for that here in just a moment. Here comes the 78, another challenge for the lead. 42 car really has that preferred line, though. I've ran here at Kansas, and it's so hard unless you see right there the 78 could just clear him right from high above in the Goodyear blimp. But no, you see the 42 just pulls that excellent run just to the outside of the 78. He just gets that better run off the corner, and that's got to be frustrating for these guys in the back. It's like you could see him, Jim, but you can't pass him. Really can't tell you how much of a driver you really just want to reach out and try and clear that guy out front, but you know he has the preferred line, and that's just how Kansas works. Kind of a 1.5 move racetrack. Oh, but the 42 bumped the wall. Here comes the 78 car. Has to get out of it. Here comes the 22. Wow, that got tight. Handling starting to become a factor. Adam looking to the high side. That really hurt the 78 chances, and now 22 clears the 78 as the battle for first heats up. 5-car breakaway at the front of the field. Man, Dial really starting to have a loose race car. You see the 11 of Hack get into the wall right there. He'll lose a ton of time. Oh, he's going to fall outside the top 5 with that mistake. Still up front, Dial racing around the 22 and Chase Elliott hot on his heels. Here comes the 78 car diving underneath. He wants second position back after a mistake by the 42 car. Made him lose the position to the 22. 78 car takes to the high side, and he'll take it back away from Adam in the 22 as Kyle tries to get into the mix. Ooh, almost a slide job right there. The 22 wanted to clear, didn't have the momentum. The 9 car took advantage, and Kyle started further back in the pack, has made short work of getting back up to the front, but here comes the 22 right back at him. At the stripe, you're coming to 7 to go, 6 to go once they pass more. And this 42 Dial handling, we thought was going to be a factor, and it looked like it started to bite the 42, but now he's been able to rebound as the battle has moved on to second. Oh, but he burst the wall right there. Taking a look through the rest of the field as the 22 gets loose, saves it. Not quite sure if there was contact between the two. Riding along with the 22, Adam, the 78 car. Brushed the wall, that's Dylan, can't get off it. He'll lose third, he goes to the bottom, gives way to the 9 car, Chase Elliott, who assumes that racing preferred groove. Doesn't look like these guys are going down pit road as well, so I don't expect major adjustments being made until the end of this stage. No one's going to take advantage. Kyle up to third. Ooh, 9 just burst the wall right there. The 6 car, kill him. Having a kill him type of day. Not usually around toward the beginning there, but at the end, you can never count that 6 car out. The rest of the field, she's 31, 3, 88, and 2. Not having the time to stay one as long as he's 18 as well. Oh, contact! 9 is in the wall! Everyone taking evasive action around Kyle, who made a mistake. They're coming one to go in the stage. So we can get back up front, 42 a dial. About a 10-car length lead in front of the 22, who has separated himself away from third place Hack, who through others' misfortune has been able to rebound nicely in that third position. Fuel light just coming on. We're hearing for these guys. They can about make it stretch 19 laps. At the stretch, green and white checkered flag is out. Give it to Dial Racing, winner of stage 1 here at Kansas.
We need fuel. That's it. Come on, let's go.
I do believe that was the last lap. It is not. Excuse me, these guys are still, wow! Oh, contact in the back of the pack! Wow, some of these guys are running out of fuel! The 42 ran out of fuel! Oh, the 11 is gonna get around! Look at the pack! Jordan Hack with the fuel strategy pulls off stage win at Kansas. Wow! That is why it is important to start the race and make sure you actually know what lap they're on. Excuse me, I was a lap ahead of myself, so my apologies. Again, I cannot wait for NASCAR Heat 4. You would think they would put that in, but apparently not. Oh my goodness. We saw the 42 off the corner slow. That was Dial. And then the 22, Adam, had problems himself. Guess who was able to save enough fuel for the surprise victory? The 11 of Hack. What a job. Our stage 1 winner here at Kansas. Pit road is going to be a busy place. Significant adjustments being made.
Starter has the green flag in his hand.
Right along with the 22 of Adam, and stage 2 is about to be underway. Looking fan at 3 wide. The 11 car push from the Toyota. 78 Dylan. Oh, just crosses over in front of the 22. Took the nose off of Logano right there. Side by side, 3 wide now as the 42 races to the outside. Look at the 5 of Casey Kane in the middle. Excuse me, that's the 24. That is Geese. That's the 20. No contact! Big hit into the outside wall. Multiple cars are going to be involved in that one. I saw the 18 was involved. Oh yeah, the 88's in it. The 9 of Kyle is in it. The 24, Josh. Excuse me, Geese also involved. So a grinding crash, our first under caution for an incident here at Kansas Motor Speedway after multiple cars getting together, at least 4 of them heading into turn number 3. Some of the cars in the back of the pack look to be pitting Motorsport, Rich Boy Killam, Malik Jr. in that 88 car will take advantage. The front 6 all stayed out. That was Hack, followed by Adam, Dial, Race, Dylan, and Chantel in that 3 car. 9 car Kyle, some significant adjustments right there, but he'll have to make his way forward if he wants to make it 3 in a row. Green flag back in the air. We're back to racing. Look at him fan out. The 11 car, Jordan Hack. Underneath, here comes Chantel, a slicing and dicing moves to get to the bottom. Can she clear the 3 car? Wow, the 22 really strong on the high side. The 11 wasn't able to flip out in front. And Hack loses the lead as we see racing that 31 get up into the top 5 for the first time today. Killam looking the high side. There comes the 78 of Dylan. Dylan back in traffic. Handling could play a factor. This one, oh, you see the 22 bobble right there. Look at what it does to the rest of the field. Here comes Chantel in contact. Around goes Race. Spinning as the 42 Dial did it. Rich Boy Killam toward the infield. Caution is out again. The accordion effect. We talked about that in our countdown race to green, how there's nowhere to go. On a restart, you really need to mind your P's and Q's. You saw the 22 car get loose. Look what it did to the rest of the field. Half of them didn't make it. Under this caution, it'll be Rich Boy Killam pitting. Malik, nope, Rich Boy fakes them out. Dial, 42, was in contention to win stage 1. Is also on pit road. The 31 race involved in that caution. He'll make a pit stop as well. Adam, the 22, is pitting. 24 also looks to be down pit road as well. Dial thinks better of it also as well as the 24. Faked them out. Chantel with the lead right now. That 3 car did an elevator route at the beginning of that last restart from the top of the racetrack to the bottom in turn number 2. Now, will it pay off for her? 8 to go at the stripe. 8 to go right now, coming to 7 to go at the stripe. Here comes the 24. She's looking to make a move. The 9 car used strategy to get up front as well. Oh, Hack bounced off the wall. 3 wide mid-pack. Rich Boy Killam on those fresh tires. Looking underneath the 11. Getting real racy in the back of the pack. Chantel trying to keep this mayhem behind her. 9 car just looked loose off the corner. Up front, Dial trying to return back to the lead. Oh, contact! Cars are around in the back of the pack. Trouble. Caution will come out.
Good job.
We expected to. Dylan was involved in that. We stay green so far. Wow. 6 laps to go. Now the caution is out. Don't know why the delayed yellow flag there. Actually, I do know why. We all know why. It's NASCAR Heat 3. But nonetheless, they did, unless this is a manual caution, which it does look to be. I knew it wasn't NASCAR Heat 3. Excuse me. I'm just supposed to almost give them higher praise than what they deserve.
Outside now, outside.
Looks like this is going to be a quick yellow. They're already double file. Looks like 3 has been able to hold off.
Careful, still there.
Not been made aware of any wins yet by Chantel, who runs this league, so a great day for her. Can she put that 3? Austin Dillon back to victory lane here at Kansas Motor Speedway. Remember, our race coverage today is presented to you by Goodyear. All the grueling demands these tires face in a race inspires what they roll into yours. Goodyear, the official tire of NASCAR. Get up front. We'll reset the top 5 for you. 3 car, Chantel, followed by the 42, or excuse me, 24 of G's, 42 of Dial, the 11 of Hack, and the 22 of Adam, who doesn't get that good of a start. That's the 2 car. Dives underneath, and the green flag is back out. 4 to go. Chantel up front, in front of that 42 with the preferred groove. Car on the apron right there, that's Kyle. Man, that car is struggling tonight. Not a typical Kyle run. 3 to go at the stripe. Fuel won't be a factor. We'll be able to race here to the green. Chantel using that low line. Oh, here goes Adam off track. Don't know what happened there. 2 to go in the 3. For the first time since the last lap of the Daytona 500, looking for a stage win here on Metal and Metal Racing League. Looking for something to happen here. 2 to go. Chantel still looking underneath, running a really smooth line. I like her line, low enough to disrupt those guys' airflow over the cars behind her, and just fast enough to possibly keep that 3-car out front. Final lap of stage number 2. 11-car hack looking underneath. That's going to hurt the 42 as he has to fend off that Toyota Camry. She's trying to make something happen. And Chantel looking at it all from the best spot. Her rear view mirror clears the advance by the 11-car. Jordan Hack almost gets into the side of the 42. Chantel, winner of stage number 2 at Kansas, getting it done. And the KC Masterpiece 400. We are officially halfway. Welcome back to the KC Masterpiece 400 at Kansas Speedway. Chantel, your winner of stage number 2 after a dramatic ending to the stage number 1. We saw leaders run out of fuel. Remember, these guys will have 19 laps to be able to go the distance. Final stage, and an official race is now underway. The green flag is back out. They go up through the gears. We're back to racing at Kansas. 25 laps to go, and these guys will have to make one more pit stop. You see the 11 car, oh, contact between the 22 and the 2. Teammates right there. Jordan Hack, little contact between the 42 and the 11 again. Jesus in the grass, back across the track, losing a number of positions. Does a great job of not making that a multi-car issue, but will lose a ton of time. Oh, contact and around goes kill him out of turn 2. In the wall goes race. Racing to perhaps the caution flag. Contact between teammates, spinning. We were riding along with Adam there. And you see the carnage right in the triangle. Caution is gonna come out. This just might take fuel strategy out of the question, as the yellow is out for the 4th time today. Chantel still your race leader, followed by the 11 car of Hack Dial in 3rd position. Dylan running 4th, Kyle running 5th. Rest of your top 5. Jeez in 6th, Adam in 7th, Race in 8th, Motorsport in 9th, Junior in 10th. Looks like the back half of the field all looking pit right here, and I can't imagine these guys up front not pitting as well. A couple of guys did stay out. The 11 did. Only the 11. That's got to be a lonely feeling. He's got to be betting on if a caution happens. Green flag is back out. We're back to racing. 9 car with some strategy right there as well. Just got enough fuel and 2 tires. A lot of these guys did. 20 to go. That's just outside the fuel window for any of these guys. Here comes the contact in the wall. Goes the 2 and the 18. Man, and the 3 car also hit the walls. Chantel's around. Race also involved. We stay green. No, caution's gonna come out. For the 5th time today. Man, would better tell you who exactly perhaps wasn't involved in that crash. Big loser There was the 3 car. Oh, she's way back in turn 4. That is not good. That means she is most likely last. Excuse me, turn 1. The rest of the field is rounding in turn number 3 and 4 right now. So the 11 car decides to pit, as well as Kyle. Dial also going down pit road. A lot of these guys, in fact, all but Adam, that 22, went down pit road. So fuel out of the question for these guys. The 22 should be able to make it. I don't think we're done seeing the yellow flag yet. Green flag is back out, though, and we're back to racing. The field, knowing it's go time, these guys are not riding around if they ever were, if you ever can be, at over 180 miles an hour here at Kansas. We saw the mistake made by the 22. What lesson did he learn earlier from this race that can he use to make sure? Oh, contact and around goes the 18 through the grass. More carnage. Caution is going to come out. 78 also involved. 3 car was spinning. The 2 car got some damage out of that. Man, a day gone bad to worse after such an incredible stage number 2 for Chantel. Can't seem to find herself out of harm's way late in this one. Caution number 5. Welcome back. A restart.
Be ready here.
With everything on the line.
Inside.
Adam gets through the gears and takes the inside row as we're back to racing. Hack and Geese. Geese falling back as Hack now gets up to that top side and gets to the preferred racing groove. Here comes the 9 car. Haven't really been able to see anybody make that bottom work. The 11 car is going to try it, though. Ooh, 9 car slips up, gets into the 42. He becomes a victim. Ooh, 9 car. Oh, through the grass. That's the 2. I don't think the 9 of Kyle meant to do that. You see him give the position back. An online cue telling him he's sorry about that. But that did hurt both their chances of going to victory lane. Kyle still outside of the racing groove. Really needs to get into that top lane. He's trying to make that bottom work. I just haven't seen it come in today. We have a 22 car. One of only about a couple we've been able to see run multiple grooves here today. We saw the 2 car bound out of traffic right there. Back across the track. Single car incident.
Yellow flag.
Caution is going to come out. It'll be 9 to go as we are under caution for the 2 cars' troubles. Talk about the highs and lows of this sport. See one Penske car leading the race, another one not having the typical Brad type of day we would expect. I'm liking this call by the 11, I don't think, or that earlier call that gave him that track position, and now he's been able to keep that FedEx Toyota Camry out front. But can he get around the 22 Adam right there?
Pace car is off. Be ready. Be ready here.
We are coming to 9 to go.
Green set. Let's go.
Chantel in that 6th position.
You're clear.
This could be a good Make or break restart for her. 11 car Hack didn't get the run. Now here comes the 24 pushed by his teammate, the 9. As these custom sets are working overtime now, they need to, because there's just at the stripe 6 laps remaining. I misspoke earlier with 7 coming to the stripe. Here comes the 42 up the racetrack. 22 is going to have to defend here. 22 is able to drive it really deep into the corner. The 11 car is going to try and follow, but you see the 42 car get that run. Ooh, that's going to cost him. Battle for the lead. Here comes 22. 42 attacking. 22 has to give. 42 so strong off the corner, he'll clear the 22 of Adam as Dylan came to play as well. 5 to go. Man, tight racing. And the 9 car right behind him, just outside the top 5. Ooh, contact between the 78 and the 22. Dial had such a strong stage 1, but have not been able to capitalize. Man, they're slicing and dicing in the back of the pack. Here comes Dylan in that 78 machine. Right on the tire tracks of the 42. Man, here comes the 9. G's right in front of him. Couple of cars spinning back straightaway. Will that bring out a caution? I don't believe so. At stripe, coming to 3 to go. We're riding along with Dial. 78 car just close enough to get right on his back bumper. Can he deserve the air and move the 42? Man, and it's so tempting. You really, really want to slide underneath. You want to go, but you also want to protect position. Here comes the 9. Oh, a big mistake by Kyle. He caught the wall right there. 2 to go. Dial and racing. The 42 in the 78. Martin Truex Jr. kind of considers this a home racetrack. Closest. Oh, in the wall. Hard was the 24. Is that going to trigger a caution? Jeez, loose off the corner. Going to pay the price. Here comes the 9. Look underneath the 3 is Chantel. 9 almost around. Chantel also coming to the white flag. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Dylan is there trying to make something happen to the outside. Will it stick? The 42 car slides up in front. A bump. 78 car not giving an inch. What will he do? He dives underneath. Looking underneath. Can he make the move? Side by side for the lead out of turn 4. This is going to be the finish in the 42. Just nothing's ahead. What a win by Dial. They get it done in the KC400 at Kansas Motor Speedway. Great run right there. Great run. That was really cool. I actually liked that camera angle as well. We were able to see exactly what the 78 car wanted to do. Just didn't get it done on the inside lane. We just didn't come through for those guys. But Dial doing an excellent job. Your winner here in the 42 after surviving stages 1 and 2. Excuse me, winner of stage 3. Hack. Ooh, he fell way off the pace. He finished 11th. Your top 5, 42. Followed by the 78, 22 in 3rd, 31 race. Excellent run to the finish in 4th. Kyle rounds out your top 5. Well, thank you so much for joining us here at Kansas. Hope you'll join us next week as we tackle yet another racetrack here on NASCAR Heat 3. I'm your host, Alexander Ned, bringing you live flag-to-flag coverage of Metal on Metal Racing League. You heard it here first. From Kansas, we say so long, and we'll see you next time.